Scorpio, this is Joanna from Tarot with Joanna, here to do another reading. Hello, hello, hello. So Scorpio, in today's reading, I'm going to give you two of the Archangel Michael cards, going to do your reading and then clarify it. So let us get started. All right, so Scorpio, whenever you see this reading, it's going to be the right time for you to see the reading, whether it's an old reading or a new reading. It'll be meant for you. Whatever is meant for you will find you. Okay, also, take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is going to be for Scorpio spirit. Scorpio. All right, from Archangel Michael, two cards from Archangel Michael for Scorpio for their highest good. All righty. All right. So it says, this is a blessing in disguise. Be patient, have faith that your angels are having the situation under control. What will come is far better than what you dared to dream. Wow. So something good is coming. Nice. Very nice, you guys. Trust that Archangel Michael has your back. Then you have make a decision. Are you choosing to prioritize yourself or another in the situation? Accept divine guidance pointing you towards your own joy. You deserve it. So really think about, your choices, really, just don't do everything for everybody else. Think about yourself also, okay? So I feel like that's the choice that they're asking you to make. Prioritize yourself, you guys. Make yourself the priority. Priority, priority, priority. All right, so let's do this. Scorpio, take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is going to be for Scorpio. There we go. One for the current. Oh. One for the situation. One for the past. For what's hidden. For the hopes and fears. What you need to do now. What you need to work on. The outcome. What is the outcome? Wow. All right. So you start off with the Magician. The Magician is asking you to the Magician is about being positive, creating the world around you, like being positive. If you're going to be positive in your life, it's going to be positive. Everybody's going to think positive. Things are going to start coming in. If you think negative, then everything's going to start feeling negative. How you see things, how you feel things, how you're doing things, and you need to shift your mindset. I also feel like they're also saying that you are the one that create the world around you. What's around you is what you're creating. So you need to change your mindset, okay? Because you have all the tools for everything that you need. You have the Nine of Pentacles here. The Nine of Pentacles is talking about really being very independent, reaching that material success, really trusting yourself also. The Four of Cups for the past, being very disconnected, not really focusing on the things that you should be, Scorpio. You have the Wheel of Fortune for what's hidden. The Wheel of Fortune is saying that there is something, a cycle has come to a close. The wheel is turning in your favor. Luck is changing. Karma is here. You have the Seven of Wands here. The Seven of Wands is talking about believing in yourself, defending yourself. Wow. And then you have the Four of Wands here also for what you need to do now, and that's move forward. We'll see why all these cards are here when we clarify them. You also have the Judgment for what you need to work on, and that's the change that you're going through. Really changing things, okay, within you and around you. You have you're going through a rebirth. You have the Page of Cups. There's news, there's messages coming through. I feel like you need to pay attention to your dreams and trust your intuition, because there's messages coming through for intuitive messages in your dreams. So let us see what is going on for you, Scorpio. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is for Scorpio. Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. All right, Scorpio. What's going on? Why is a Magician card here for Scorpio? Nice. Whew. All right. So you do have the Sun card, and you have the Knight of Cups, so it's beautiful. This is really really nice. Trust your intuition, you guys. Use your intuition. Remember that you are the one that create the world around you. You know, if you're thinking positive, think positive. If you're thinking negative, then leave it. Start thinking positive, okay? Shift your mindset, because you do have the Sun card here. The Sun card is talking about that, you know, there's positivity here, there's happiness here, there's youth here, there's, you know, the light is shining on you. It's like the best card in the tarot deck, okay? So just know that, which is very beautiful. Follow your heart. They want you to follow your heart with the Knight of Cups. Trust your intuition, follow your heart, you know, make decisions from your heart, have that forgiveness, that compassion. I also feel like there could be some kind of attraction here. I also feel like you need to make choices with your heart, okay? Like any decisions that you're making, follow your heart on it and your intuition. Take a chance on things also. You have the Nine of Pentacles in white. Oh, okay. One more card. Nice. So you do have the Six of Wands, the Magician, and the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is talking about that you're very independent. You know, you trust yourself in the decisions that you're making. Also, too, I feel like you need to work on yourself more. And savor every moment that's going on in your life. Like really enjoy the moment, like what you're doing, what you're living, you know. You seem to forget that, you know, you're the one that creates this world around you. You have the Magician card here again, and the Magician is asking you, hey, think positive and everything. You know, everything's going to come through, but you need to also shift your mindset, okay? You have all the tools. You're capable of manifesting what you want, bringing in what you want, you know, but you need to think positive. You need to trust yourself, you know, and see that you're very independent. You know how to make material, you know how to make that material success. Okay, so really think positive and everything. You have the Six of Wands, and I feel like there is going to be success here. I feel like you're going to be recognized for all the hard work that you've been doing. I feel like people are just going to look at you and see you in a different way, you know, so that's why they're asking you really think positive, okay? Also, too, I feel like people are looking at you also not just in recognizing how successful you are, but recognizing you, like they're looking at you in the social media also. So be careful in what you post and what you're doing. You do have the Four of Cups, and this is in the past, so we're going to leave that in the past. You've been very disconnected, really not focusing as much as you should be. They're asking you to leave it alone. I feel like you're very stubborn. You're very stubborn in changing your ways, okay? So, wow. We'll leave it in the past, though, because you don't want that. You have the Wheel of Fortune here, and why is the Wheel of Fortune here? For Scorpio. One more card. Wow, nice. All right, so you do have the King of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune and the Ace of Swords. So with the Wheel of Fortune, your luck is going to change for the better, which is very good. I love it, love it, love it. You really want this. You know, you need this too. You know, there's going to be, you know, your luck is going to change. Things are going to get better. You know, karma is here, okay? So just know that. And there's an end of a cycle here also. But with the King of Pentacles here, I feel like you're trying to establish yourself. You're trying to create that strong foundation. You know, you need to really understand who you are. You need to know and see that clearly, that you know how to make things happen, Scorpio. You know, you know how to handle things that are coming your way. And you also need to know how to see the truth. They want you to see the truth in everything, okay? I feel like you're going to have clarity. I feel like you're going to be able to make decisions. I feel like there is a new beginning here also with the Ace of Swords. So it's nice, you know, but really look at everything, because things are going to change for the better. And I feel like good things are coming towards you, which is really nice. You have the Seven of Wands, and why is the Seven of Wands here? One more card. All right, so you do have the Seven of Wands. They want you to believe in yourself and everything that you're doing. You're creating, your work, your home. Believe in yourself and what you want to do, okay? Don't let anybody tell you or bring you down that you can't do this or you can't do that, or look at them, you know. You do your own thing. Stop caring so much about what everybody else is saying or doing, okay? Or even thinking. You need to believe in yourself. And really stand up for yourself, okay? Don't let anybody tell you you can't do anything, because you can. they're saying you also have the Nine of Swords, and the Nine of Swords is talking about being in your head a lot, overthinking about things, and you need to let go of that. You need to stop thinking about, this or that or what happened in the past, or just let it go. You don't want to be held up like that. This overthinking is causing all this negativity, not being positive in things. And you really need to look at the positive side in all things, okay? We have the Three of Wands here, and the Three of Wands is saying that there's a lot of achievements that you've made. There's partnerships here. There's also, promotion. But I feel like you're making plans. I feel like you're trying to make plans, and I feel like you know what you need to do to move forward also. Wow. Wow, that's nice. Really get out of your mind, okay? Really get out of your mind. Stop letting people tell you and keep you down. You are a Scorpio. You're very strong-willed. You can handle anything. You can create anything also. You have the Four of Wands, and why is the Four of Wands here? One more card. Wow. So you do have the Four of Wands here, and the Four of Wands is talking about moving forward, celebration, even marriage is here, so it's good. Very nice. I like that. Celebration. Yeah, the Justice card also. The Justice is saying that things are going to balance out for you. Things are going to be fair. Decisions are going to be made fair towards you, and you're going to be making fair decisions. Anything you're dealing with legally, it's going to be in your favor. But I also feel like there's justice here. Like, you don't need to do anything to anyone. You just let it go. Let karma come in and do it on their own, okay? Because remember, everybody, they just don't walk away from things. Things, you think that they do, but they don't. But karma is here. One way or another, karma is here. So just know that. But just know that there's justice here for you, that things are going to balance out and things are going to get better, okay? Because this is a really good card to get. And then you also have the Strength card here, and the Strength card is very good to have. They're asking you to find your courage, to find your confidence, to have self-control for things, find your courage, and also learn from the past, learn from the mistakes that we've gone through, learn from everything, from the hurt that you've been through, learn from all that, use it as a lesson, because you're not going to do it again. Trust me, you won't. So they're asking you to find your courage and your strength to continue to keep moving forward. And then you have the Judgment here. And why is the Judgment here for Scorpio? One more card. Wow. Wow. Okay. So you do have the Judgment card here, and the Judgment is talking about going through a rebirth, going through a lot of changes. You're not going to be doing the same thing over and over and over anymore. The old ways are gone and done. You're going to start doing new things, and they want you to go with it. Just let it come in and go with it, okay? Because they don't want you to be doing that. They want you to keep going forward. They want you to go with the changes that are going to come in, because they are. I feel like you need to stand up for yourself. I feel like you need to believe in yourself also. I feel also too that you are definitely going to be moving. You're going to go through all these changes, but you're going to be moving towards this Ten of Cups, which is being happy, moving towards happiness, being happy with your friends and your family and everybody around you, but you just need to go through all these changes that are going to happen very soon. You're going to see that you're not going to be doing the same thing over and over again, okay? Believe in yourself that you can create anything that you want to, okay? Because the universe is listening to you. God is listening to you. Whoever you pray to is listening to you. Be positive, you guys. Be positive in everything that you're doing, because trust me, you know how to manifest things, and they come in, Things are going to change for you, definitely, but you're moving in the right direction. You're moving towards this happiness. But you got to do it too. You got to believe in yourself. You got to, stand up for what you believe in. If you want to create a tarot channel, then believe in yourself that you can do it. Okay. That was just an example, but do what you want to do. Don't let anybody tell you you can't, because you can. You have the Page of Cups here, and for the outcome, why is the Page of Cups here? One more card. Wow. Nice. Whew. All right, so you do have the Page of Cups here, and the Page of Cups is talking about good news coming in, messages, listening and paying attention to your dreams, because, there is intuitive messages there also. They want you to trust your intuition, use your intuition. Also, with the King of Swords here, I feel like you really need to start focusing on things. You know, start focusing on what you want to change, on what you want to create, on what you want to do. Because you're very powerful. You have that resilience. You have that clarity. You're very stern. You're very, you know how to make decisions, Scorpio. Okay, so just know that, which is very nice. You're a leader. Don't forget that you are. You know, you're not. You wouldn't have come this far if you weren't. Okay, so remember that. Also, too, you have the Ace of Wands with this, and you are moving towards that new beginning, so it's very nice. You're gonna be very inspired. You're gonna have a lot of new projects starting. You're gonna have a lot of clarity. You're gonna understand a lot, and you're gonna have this new beginning. You're gonna be very inspired. You're gonna want to do so much. There's growth here. There's a lot knowledge, learning something new. You know, so it's very good, very good. Wow, there's a lot here, Scorpio. A lot. But you know what? It's good. All good. Think positive. Okay? Think positive. You know, let the sun shine on you. You know, follow your heart. You know, focus, move forward, find your strength, and really get out of your mind. Okay? Because you don't need that. And stand up for yourself and what you believe in. All right, Scorpio. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I will definitely see you next time. God bless.